staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that Enzo? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My thing Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man's a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing. I'm on. I get till I can't even. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up, just stun. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna. What you gonna do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the floor elevator, we facing my brad. How you want deposit the memo of cash? Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The events, I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend called, want me alone. None of my bitches be your home. And I I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
I'll tell you what, as quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
19 tight. Let's go now.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Panther 60, Panther 618, Pioneer. Hawk 70, go.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action with Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll throw it again. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 17. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give left side to Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. Set. Go.
To throw, Richardson. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Putting a receiver in motion. Richardson on third. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here. To throw here on first down. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a second quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. First and 10. Here's Jones. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Offense up to the line fast. St. Brown there to bring it in. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They've got a man in motion. Now Richardson to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hunt.
They're going play action. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back in touchback territory. They're going to be at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Bravo 80. Hey, Bravo.
Back now, pressure on its way. He puts some air under it deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Throwing from the gun here. Cut near the goal line. And in, touchdown, New York. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Tap 60. Tap 60. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing on third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The rookie from Georgia has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He can't hang on to the pass. So that brings up second down. Looking for a throw here. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught near the goal line. And that's going to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Wide open, downfield, got it! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Deonte Banks. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
They'll throw on first. He just kept going the wrong That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
60 Bison, 18 Rattlers, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check.
Motioning the tight end now.
19 tight. Go trap. Check go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And he's got a man complete. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run here from the gun. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with Johnson. At the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. That really did help force the incompletion.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Here's a throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, I'll tell you this, Kate. That's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They give to Jones, right side. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Offense in the hurry up here. Staying on the ground with Jones. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Setting up a throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Half to 11.
Throwing from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
So here's the Colts offense as they line up for another two-point try.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
It's caught! And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Colts will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Stephanie.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts need only one to take the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Giants 31.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Giants.
Back now, pressure on its way. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Second and 13. They'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. The Colts have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through the fourth. All set up now for first and 10. This is Jones on the handoff. Down to the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Colts parlay the interception into points. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow their lead to 8. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants down by only 2 in the 4th. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
19 Lions. 3. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go track. Go track. Come 19. Come 19.
He's throwing for it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Jones once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Jones trying the left side. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Here's Jones. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. This is Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
3rd down, here's Jones. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts going for the win here.
Ready up.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
Play action with Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now a give to Jones. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
On the double. 19 Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on, come on. Set, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Man in motion here. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Giants using their first time out. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set up. Check, check. Ready?
A give left side to Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Jones. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for 2. Setting up to pass. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers.
They send a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They put a receiver in motion right. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle